Greetings one and all, and welcome to the Clash of the Titans. This is your host Leroy, and I'm going to be doing daily videos on this entire event, so that's something to look forward to. I do know some other people are going to be doing other videos, so regardless of what happens, there's going to be a lot of content hopefully. Anyway, as you can see, I've got a message from the Crow. I'm going to be joining the town of Barricaded Hill of Thumb Twiddlers. That's the Technician town. A very cool name, I must say. So without further ado, let's take a look on what towns we've got at the moment. Yep, I am sure. We might as well refresh. Oh, never mind. Okay, anyway. F5, F5, F5! Doesn't want an F5. There we go. Yep. Available private towns. The overbearing cuteness of Fluffykins. 20 people in there already, and yep, they are tamers. There's Mr. Dakaba. He's going to be an interest. Oh yeah, Dakaba and Banshee. Yep. Knights, Milamba. There's a lot of oh, Wiki. Yeah, I wanted to be in this town purely because of the name. I mean, how awesome is the name Overbearing Cuteness of Fluffykins? It is absolutely brilliant. The next town, which is everyone's saying is going to be the A game because they're survivalists, is the Eater of Worms. Pretty standard name for it. So they're going to have so much water, they're going to be swimming in it. So and that's where Cross Knights is. Looking forward to your videos, Cross Knights. And there's the typical flicker of my video software. Just ignore that. The next town, the Shady Jokers of Nonsense, is of course the Scout town. So they're going to have, I mean, will the Scouts even need to be clearing that much? Only clearing zones they need to actually scavenge. It's going to be a very interesting thing to see. They're going to certainly be able to explore everywhere. And Little Marie, yes, good luck in your town, Little Marie. Next town, the Depleted Zones, which of course is for scavengers, and so far we have this mountain. Nobody here I actually quite am familiar with, maybe Foam a little bit, but yeah. Oh, of course, Sense. So yeah, you shouldn't have, I mean, at the end of this town, guys, you shouldn't have any searchable zones. I'll be disappointed if you do, so get on the case of that. Anyway, after that, the Barricaded Hill of Thumb Twiddlers. Only 4 of us in at the moment, and I'm not too sure about these guys. I haven't known them too well, but I'm pretty confident that everybody in the Clash is going to be giving their A game, because this is what it's all about, a fun event. So I'll be joining that soon. And the last one, the the goodies of Nobody Cares. Only 3 people at the moment: Anti, Figment 5 and Jason. The Crow did say join after the attack, but I mean, if anyone joins their towns now and tries to rush on getting a head start, that would be very bad indeed. So Barricaded Hill of Thumb Twiddlers, Technicians, if you have CP, don't get building, don't get wasting it, just chill until, you know, we've given the go ahead. Yeah, that covers the town name, so let's go give this a go. Okay, what the hell was my code? And what should I pick? Yes, if I pick the wrong class now, I would immediately be shot in the head and my team would be let down. So Technician, yes, confirm my choice, Technician. It's tempting to do something else, I know, but yeah, I wouldn't advise it. Technician. And we've also had Attacking come in, okay. Yep, no head starts, resist the urge. Technicians for the win, connection time. Oh, this is going to be a fun event. Of course, the first few days of any events might get, well, mid-game, might start getting a bit boring, but we're just going to have to get interviews done and get everything dusted a bit. Alright, I was immediately going to start, you know, doing things like, you know, clean and tidy my house and opening my bags. I don't want to even consider that as taking a ration of water. I can't imagine any of that would be considered doing everything. I mean, putting stuff in the bank and organising, but personally I'm not going to take the risk, so I'm not going to be doing any of that. Yeah, special rules. Town gates, it won't let us open the gates, and there is our position. We're stuck in a corner. That's a bit disheartening, but as technicians, you know, we can clear the bottom corner bit. If we clear all this around down here, and then we can just focus on the north, and that will be an interesting thing to do. Let's just hope our abandoned building isn't all the way up somewhere here ridiculous, because that's going to make or break us. If we have it close, we're in for a good haul. If we have it far away, we're buggered. Yeah, pure and simple. Okay, so Bump. Alright, I'm not going to be doing anything in the town until after the attack, because I've stated why already. Let's go take a look at the other towns. Alrighty, we'll start with the Eater of Worms, the survivalist town. They've got an interesting starting position near the centre, not too bad, so that's going to be quite interesting for them because they're going to be able to go long distances without any hassle due to their water supplies. I mean, 104 water is a decent start, but I mean, they're just going to need it for basic weaponry and all sorts. I mean, can you imagine the amount of water bombs they're going to be making? Seriously. Regardless, are they going to need to vote for pump? Only if they need it for the defences. This town is going to be a very epic town. So, best of luck, Eater of Worms. And the Guardian town, the goody goodies of Nobody Cares. They have a good starting supply of water as well, 109 rations. Of course, providing nobody's taking the odd ration out. But they're more in the corner on the left hand side. So they're going to be pretty much in the same boat as us, having to clear the side. It's not the best position. I mean, Guardians aren't going to have to worry about zombies spreads as much due to their high CP. But I think they could have done with a better position, so it's going to be rather tough for them. If they find the guard tower, then this town is definitely a good contender. The guard tower is going to make or break this town. So, Guardians, best of luck finding that tower. And here we are at the overbearing cuteness of Fluffykins. I mean, they've got a decent starting position. It's nearish the centre, they can still clear the left hand side and the top a bit. It's going to be, that is a good position for them. I think they should be rather happy with what they've got. A good amount of water. It looks like everyone's got over 100 rations. That's keeping things rather fair. And yeah, these tamers, they are going to do some awesome things. I can feel it already. It depends how many weapons they find. Those weapons are very important. Regardless, I mean, all those labradoodles, look at all those labradoodles. Who's going to clean up all that dog poo? Seriously, they should have a new defensive building making use of all that dog poo. That would be highly amusing. I mean, it could be sort of a guard tower type of thing. I'll let the creative among you think about what that could be called and what it could do, as disgusting as that is. I mean, what's worse, being attacked by zombies or being attacked by zombies in excrement? Anyway, tamers, I wish you the best of luck. And here we are at the depleted zones. Now, they are somewhat to the left, but it is a more of a centre issue, so they are in again a very good starting position. They're going to have access to a lot of zones to scavenge from, so they shouldn't be too worried about their position. 110 water in the well, that's the most we've seen so far. This town, yeah, it all depends on what they find, where the buildings are. I'm very curious to see where all the buildings are on these towns. Very, very curious indeed. But the depleted zone's definitely a town to watch. Good luck, all you scavengers out there. And finally, the shady jokers of nonsense, the Scout Town. They are in a nice corner position, which, believe it or not, is actually good for them, because they are going to have a hell of a time travelling all this distance down, you know, finding those 8 kilometre plus buildings, 18 kilometre plus buildings. So they're going to have a right laugh with that. 109 water in the well, very decent start. Yeah, this is going to be a fun town as well, I must say. So, all you scouts, well, I can show you a better map actually, courtesy of Little Marie. There, doesn't that look much nicer? So they're going to have a lot of zones to go down in this corner. They're going to be able to clear their rear very easily and have a lot of fun exploring down. It's, yeah, that's going to be a fun town, really. And here's a shot of their water rations as well. Shady jokers of nonsense, all you scouts, again, I wish you the best of luck. Actually, something else I should probably point out are the map dimensions. I mean, look at this. The Eater of Worms, they have a 25x25 map. That's like the smallest map they could have. Not very good for them. Regardless, the Shady Jokers of Nonsense have a 26x26 map. So a bit bigger, but they would have preferred to have the largest. I mean, they are scouts after all. The Goody Goodies of Nobody Cares, they have been blessed with a nice 27x27 map. And the Overbearing Cuteness of Fluffykins also have a lovely 27x27 map. Barricaded Hill of Thumb Twiddlers, I'm going to have to learn that, especially as it's my town. We have got a 26x26 map, so we can't complain too much. And the depleted zones, all those scavengers, again, only a 25x25 map. So, is that a way of balancing things? Probably not. I mean, it's not going to make too much of a difference, but it can, it really can. So yeah, well, I'm going to leave it there because this is the pre-setup. As you can see on our town forum, we are already starting to organise our technician strategies, and we are making good use of spreadsheets and IRC. We really are, as I'm pretty sure the other towns are as well. So it's going to be good to get some insights on what sort of strategies they're going to be doing. Regardless, all this has already been organised on IRC. We're just putting it into a good, easy to read text here. This event is going to be a lot of fun, so it's not about having the gloves off, it's about having fun and trying our best to see the limits of every single class, really. Okay, yep, so I am going to be leaving the video here. I want to say, if you have it in your mind, forget about the bloody Laurier curse. There is no Laurier curse. Not in this event, not in this season. It hasn't been shown in this season at all, hardly. Maybe a little bit, but no, there is no curse, so you can drop that already. If our town fails miserably with camping, it is not because of these videos and it's not because of me. So no, there is no curse. Okay? Okay, okay, good. Moving on, I am requiring people in the other towns to make contacts, you know, screenshots, send me info, etc, etc, so I can actually produce these videos to the best of my abilities, because I don't want to have to rely on Oval Office too much. I am aware that other people, a couple of other people come to mind straight away, are making videos of their own, time-specific videos, a featured video covering the whole event, maybe, I'm not sure. Regardless, I'm not going to want to stop them making their videos. We want as much Die2Nite content as possible. The more the better. I mean, it's going to give me something to watch as well. So, yes, please, put on with your videos and put your all into it, because I'm going to have fun watching those as well. So, even if you make time-specific videos, keep at it. I'll look forward to them. So this is the setups going on nicely. We're going to get started with day one tomorrow, so stay tuned for day one. I'll be posting that up probably late because we want to have as much info from day one as possible, so you're just going to have to stay tuned. I should probably say thank you Workshop for organising this event, and thank you the admins and everyone else under the cloak, as it were, helping out, because it is a lot to organise and a lot to do, and these sort of events really bring the community together. You know, I mean, there are the I forgot about the overflows. If you haven't made it into this event, you know, it is sucky, but you know, you can join the overflow towns and you could have a real good time there as well. You might even get some rare stuff from it. So if you are in an overflow town, contact me on YouTube, and I'll organise being able to feature your town as well, as we can use you as a sort of what's the scientific term now? A sort of control group, comparing it to the other towns, as it were. Yep. All these towns are private towns actually, so we're not sure if we're even going to get good distinctions from it, because you've seen the private rules. I mean, you know, soul point rewards are like what? Dramatically reduced, and you don't even get rare distinctions like from wonders, which sucks for a technician town. I mean, we could find so many wonders and we build them all and we get nothing for it. Maybe they'll let us off this time around. I don't know. It's worth considering regardless. So once again, thank you everybody, and I'll be seeing you for day one.